Button's been hit.
All right. We're live, right? Just like that.
Just like that. We're out the gate, ready to go. You got KJ and Ryan.
Surprise!
In the flesh.
You thought you could escape us on a Monday. No, not today. Not this week. You can't, like, I know you're getting tired of us, but, I mean, are you, though?
I don't think they're tired of us yet. No. I know they are definitely tired of me. Like, after last week and, being at the NSGW show, I don't see how you're not. So,
yes.
Thank you guys for sticking with us on this beautiful Monday.
All right. First off, we ought to say this. You need to stay tuned because we are going to shoot guns in the studio today.
Eyes, ears.
Okay.
We're all prepared. So
I know
we are going to shoot guns in here, but
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
That's it.
So we wanted to talk. What the subject of the day is, we're going to give you a little behind the scenes of what we do for gun safety on our sets, because there's been a lot of talk about guns and filming and on TV and movie sets and that kind of thing. And obviously, we shoot real guns, and we probably have, for a lot of the gun industry, gun video world, we probably have bigger crews than most.
Yes.
Not that our crews are giant, but a lot of it's like one-man band, or it's a guy and one guy running a camera, so it's like literally two people filming it. A lot of times we'll have anywhere from 4 to 8, 9 people on some of these shoots, so there's a bit of coordination.
Yeah, and then last week, or a few weeks ago, we doing the zombie shoot, we had, anywhere from 10 to 15. There was a lot of people.
So we wanted to talk about kind of our safety protocols, and it's morphed over the years. It's changed as things have changed, and we've kind of figured out some things. But first off,
let's just tell people real quick why they are seeing us on a Monday and not a Thursday or a Friday.
Because every day last week.
Yeah,
we're not going to be here.
We're not going to be here. Ryan and I head out to Moab with the Wheeler folks, and so we will be absent the rest of the week. So we thought we'd deliver our message on a Monday.
Get it in while we can, right? So this Gun Talk Live is brought to you by Timney Triggers, the world's finest triggers. Side note, they didn't tell me to read this. Did you know they've been making triggers for 75 years?
That's crazy.
There's a lot of trigger companies kind of popping up out of nowhere lately. These guys are not new. Anyway, Smith & Wesson, the M&P 15T2 rifle. Seen that, Bad Daddy? Ooh. It's got the M&P pistol grip with interchangeable back straps. Side note, I think that's really cool what they did.
Well, because
it's the M&P pistol grip, but on an AR.
Yeah, they realize that people love the interchangeable palm swells and all that stuff, and not all hands are created equal.
I like that.
It's just the way it is.
So check that out. Ambi Controls, flat face trigger, smith-wesson.com. Hodgdon Powder, largest U.S. supplier of powder. I'm just going to put it there.
Yeah, because it's like
they're
black
the big
powder
dogs.
Substitute, propellants, all that good stuff.
But if you're thinking about doing reloading, or you want to get back into reloading or whatever, they've got the Hodgdon Reloading Data Center on their website, hodgdonreloading.com. Go check it out. It'll tell you everywhere to go.
So what you do is you go on the Hodgdon Reloading Data Center, and you put in the round that you want to do, you put in the bullet that you're going to use, and it spits out all the data for it, but it spits out what's the most important thing are the powders that you can use for that.
Yeah, so it gives you options.
So
it's not just one powder.
That's nice.
Sig Sauer, buy in-stock ammunition, brass bullets directly at sigsauer.com. Wiggity what? Updated daily, ready to ship, sigsauer.com/ammunition. Ruger.
Well, and unlike a lot of companies you buy ammo from, Michael, they will ship yours quicker than a year.
I really
did have an update.
Okay. Where's your Optics Planet ammo order update?
Oh, you gave it away.
Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that.
Well,
No.
Hey, look, you know what? Get your stuff together, Optics Planet. Taking orders and going, well, we'll ship it next year.
Literally next year.
It's been pushed to November 14th, which is 4 days short of 1 year from the time I ordered it.
All right, go ahead and chime in. Would you have canceled the order by now, everyone? Or would you hang on like, oh well, money's gone.
Now it's just
it'll
fun.
it'll just be
No,
fun
it's
ammunition
really-
when it shows
really,
up.
It's just fun to see if it's gonna actually.
Yeah.
We were just talking about this gun, the Ruger LCP Max, compact, lightweight, chambered in 380 auto.
308?
308.
Holy crap.
That's a carry gun.
I'm not carrying that one.
10 rounds, 11 rounds in the gun, extended 12-round mag. Comes with a pocket holster. You're going to carry that for your dog walks?
Okay, so we were talking about this just before we hopped on. I was like, hey, you know what? I think I'm gonna like try to figure out a better way to carry. So when I walk the dog in the morning, it's at dark, pitch dark. I'm usually like
You got your Lululemon pants on.
like not
you
much
know.
there, and
You
so I
just
got to figure
finished
out where to carry
yoga.
and how to carry. And the LCP Max would be the perfect one because it's a pocket gun.
Yeah.
And so I can put it in my
easy.
hoodie. I can put my hands here because I was working through my draw stroke this morning without the gun there. I was like, okay, I could take it out, and I could like literally you have enough room in your like in my hoodie pouch to where I can turn the gun out,
Have it in your hand, still in the pouch.
hand my hand in the pouch. I don't even have to bring my hands out.
As long as, you're pretty comfortable with it staying in the hoodie pouch.
Yeah. Well, if my hands are there, it's not going anywhere.
So yeah, that's a good one to have in your
Back
options, in your arsenal. All right. Also, lock and load giveaways going on right now. 5 prizes. Guntalk.com/win. It ends on November 26th.
This is brand new.
New giveaway. One winner receives $1,000 of Remington ammunition of their choice and lockdown prize pack. 4 winners will receive lockdown prize packs. I mean, I don't really need to say much more than that. Go
on.
there. It's
Whatever you want. You want 35 Whalen? They'll give you 35 Whalen.
wow.
You want
Yeah.
10 millimeter?
10 millimeter. Get $1,000 worth of that. They may go, yeah, you may have to wait.
I mean,
do you mind
come
waiting
on.
a little bit?
I would wait.
Yeah,
It would be less than a year.
free ammo. I bet you it'd be less than a year. OP.
I'm gonna slide. How many times
OPP.
can I slide that
Yeah,
in?
let's see. Let's get a count going.
Yeah. And you know, 4 additional winners receive a lockdown prize pack, which is a handgun vault puck, LED auto cordless 25 string lights, T-shirt, brewmate, Yeti, and a hat.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
a lot of
That's a
stuff.
lot. So go
Okay,
winner.
so let's talk about kind of behind the scenes, filming with guns, how do you do it safely, all that stuff. Man, there's a lot of comments rolling in.
Yeah.
You guys are like done on a Monday. I know, post Halloween, right?
Yes.
Everybody, you kind of have the Reese's peanut butter cup hangover.
No, I
Like,
surprisingly, I did not
So
touch a
many
piece of
Skittles.
candy. I didn't touch any.
I had a
None.
few. I didn't go crazy.
So a lot of talk about guns and filming, and we just kind of wanted to walk you through kind of our processes. And if you haven't heard the podcast, Tom Gresham was on Kennedy Saves the World podcast.
Which is pretty cool, actually.
Really cool.
She's on Fox Business News, and they reached out to Tom to talk about. They wanted an actual gun expert to talk about gun safety and some of the protocols. I like it when a mainstream media person will admit, I don't know everything. Maybe we should bring in someone who knows this subject matter, which is great.
It was awesome. He made a lot of great points. If you've got 20 minutes, go listen to it. He does a fantastic job. But he even got into a little bit of our practices, and on our FPD Halloween movie, we got a couple comments.
Okay, we figured we would, right? So we released this zombie movie last week, just for fun, something that we put together.
Far different than we've ever done.
It was a scripted video, a scripted short, right? And it's KJ and I. It's not spoiler alert, right?
No,
it's
they've
out
probably
there.
already seen it.
All right, if you don't, spoiler alert. All right, now earmuffs and then
Whatever
just go
you gotta
watch
do, look away.
the damn video. But spoiler alert, KJ and I get attacked by zombies, and we run around and shoot all the zombies.
Well, never mind.
You'll see.
They also caught
Watch
that.
it.
Yeah.
There's a joke there.
Yeah.
So we were using replica guns. These were 1-to-1 paintball guns
Yes.
from Umarex. Umarex just came out with these guns.
Just launched them.
And this is a Gen 5 Glock 17 replica paintball gun. Oh,
Right there.
There you go.
Right, right.
And so
Here,
it
I'll show.
absolutely looks
I mean-
like a Glock 17 because they worked with Glock on this. So it's a real Glocky type of gun. So it looks the part. These were, for us, just to look backstory, they were unloaded the entire time, never loaded, even with paintball.
Mine didn't even have air in it. I mean,
Yeah.
And well,
All the shots were put in with special effects, with
it
visual
was
effects.
After Effects, and
So all the shots, all the zombies getting shot, obviously was all visual effects. But even then, he and I were like just nervous. I didn't like pointing the guns at the people playing the zombies. And we kept checking the gun to make sure it was unloaded.
like I would, and the crew on set, they would laugh and they were like, you have to, because I would come off and I would, either go up or go down with the gun.
Yeah, you're trying to not point the gun at people.
Point the gun at people.
They're like,
and they're like, you've got to.
It's zombies.
And I'm like, I can't get over it, and it's we are very much adverse to pointing the guns at people because, on every set, we make sure everyone understands the 4 rules of gun safety, and that's whether we are dealing with FPD and using these blank guns. It has a blue slide on it, but all guns are always loaded.
And that's another
number one
paintball training gun that we use.
Paintball training gun, and although it's not gonna kill anybody, we still treat them as if they are loaded, and we do not point them at anything we are not willing to destroy.
Right. So, and obviously these are designed to be pointed at people. They're paintball guns. So, but there are still safety protocols with that, especially wearing eye protection. But
Yes.
you'll see on First Person Fender, a lot of times, depending on what we're doing, neck protection, chest protection, there's a lot of different
Groin
stuff.
protection.
Groin protection for some people. I'm just saying because he gets shot a lot.
But I think it's important to tell them that about our safety practices on set. And Tom brings this up in Kennedy Saves the World, is that everyone on set has the ability to call stop.
On our sets.
On our sets.
Yeah, so we give a safety briefing typically at the beginning of each shoot. The really nice thing is we pretty much work with the same crew. We have our in-house crew and then kind of like freelance crew, and we work with the same crew all the time. And we've developed a really good safety protocol and also a really good familiarity with each other and what's okay and what's not okay. But yes, everyone on set can say stop, ceasefire.
Yeah.
There's something unsafe, or I don't think this is safe, or just bring up a question. That's encouraged. I think that's a little bit different than what you'll have on a movie or TV set where everyone has their roles. There's a lot of union labor on those shoots, and a lot of times it's really honestly discouraged to ask any questions about what anybody else is doing.
Yeah.
Electrical, lighting, cameras, armor stuff. I mean, if you were a camera guy, even if you were like an enthusiast shooter camera guy, and you question the armor about there being live ammunition on the table while we're filming things, you might get yelled at or fired, perhaps.
Yeah.
We were talking about this last week when I was in South Dakota with Timney Triggers, and we were discussing this, and I told the guys, I said, here's the difference. Movie sets, there is not a culture of gun safety.
Right.
They don't have it. Guns are all props. They're all make-believe. And we do have really good camera operators that do movie stuff and TV stuff. And when they're new to us, we make it very clear, even though they know that these are real guns, we go, these are real guns.
Yeah.
Okay? These shoot real bullets. We don't do stuff like, point the gun at the lens and stuff like that. We just have to make sure that's very, very clear.
And when you guys are watching our shows, if you see a camera angle where it looks like the camera is downrange looking back, that is an unmanned camera.
Right.
We do not have a camera guy down there going, all right, I'm going to get this shot.
Just shoot right past my ear.
We will make a finger gun, and they focus in on that, and this is where the gun's going to be. We make a finger gun, guns holstered. Okay, now we've got the shot. Now he walks back, camera's rolling, and now we bring out the firearm.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people like look at those shots and are like, oh, that camera's awful close. Well, that's an unmanned camera.
There was a gun show several years back, like a real gun show, that every time they had that type of shot, they would put a little text in that said, remote camera,
yeah.
unmanned camera. Because just, I guess, trying to be very sensitive to,
Yeah.
we're trying to do this the safe way. I mean, what questions do you guys have for us? Obviously FPD is one that in the past, when we started out, we did it
man.
differently. We tried to do, you'll notice, and this is a little bit inside baseball behind the scenes for you guys. In the past, seasons 1, 2, 3, I think, we would run a scenario, and then we would move the whole operation to a live fire range same day, and teach the guy some sort of technique, and then move back to a force-on-force scenario. We were super safe.
Yeah.
We had safety zones in place. Everyone got checked. All the guns got checked. They probably got checked 4 or 5 times before we use them. But we stopped doing that because we figured out, one, we were losing sleep at night, just like going, oh my gosh. But also we kind of figured out that we could make it work a better way, a more efficient way, and a safer way by doing it in a different manner. But if you're not, and this is a Tom Gresham-ism, if you're not paranoid and freaked out about the safety of it, you do not understand how serious this is.
Yeah.
If you're cavalier, you're relaxed about it, you obviously don't understand what's going on.
Man, there's we go as far as, I'll keep on set, I'll keep guns in one location, ammunition completely separate. And the only people on set that are to handle the guns are Ryan or myself, and I'll always, bring the ammunition with me, and it's just, there's a lot of safety measures that go behind our filming that I think a lot of people don't understand.
Charlie says, excellent protocol during the great zombie film, fun flick. Yeah, if you haven't seen it yet.
It's fun.
It was fun. There were good cameos. We got a couple people commenting on that, about the cameos that were in.
They were fun. They were a lot of fun.
If you watch gun videos or if you watched FPD over the years, we have some celebrity zombies showing up.
Oh, they were great.
Yeah.
One thing that we haven't done yet?
We announced our giveaway thing.
We're giving away high vis, and actually Frank Emmerich won the last giveaway. So we need to give
Congrats.
Frank a shout out.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Well
Reach
done.
out to me, kj@guntalk.com, to claim your prize. But today, high vis, go get yourself a high vis shotgun sight. Please. It makes a difference. He shot one.
Yeah.
But no,
Even worked for me.
It even worked for Ryan.
We got Aaron Sedbury says, why does KJ have more stickers on his laptop? I don't know.
Because my jeans are more bedazzled.
Do I need to step up my sticker game? Yeah. What is it? You have any pieces of flair do you have on your laptop, KJ?
So this one actually was a gift from Ryan's youngest daughter.
Yeah.
It's a prison mic. It's prison mic. And Luke Capria caught that the other day.
Yeah.
He texted me and was like, "Is that prison mic on your computer?" Yes, it is.
Also, by the way, Michael, Paul says, yes, 1 year is too long to wait. We have another comment of someone else said they would have canceled the order by now. Michael's just a patient guy.
That is true.
He's patient.
But
He wants to see where it goes.
I do want to see if it makes it a year, which I'm pretty confident it will.
It will.
Yeah. Here's
so-
the thing. The brand of ammo that I bought is probably very tied in with military and law enforcement. So they're getting theirs first, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So
The way that works.
So, I have to share a little story about last night and Halloween. And Texas Huntsman actually kind of brings this into light. A little situation that kind of occurred, and it was interesting.
Okay.
So, Texas Huntsman says, I would like to see an FPD addressing things like Halloween events, Christmas parades, concerts, that sort of high attendance events. So last night we were sitting out there after we had gotten done trick-or-treating with the whole family and a giant group. You were able to stop by. You were kind of part of that group. Well, afterwards, a good buddy down the street decided it would be a good idea to break out his chainsaw, put a mask on, stand behind a bush, and kind of scare kids as they would pass.
Okay.
So he did this twice, and I was like, there was a group of older kids and adults coming down the street, and I go, man, I was like, just for safety's sake, let's not do this anymore.
Yeah.
I was like, because the last thing you want to do is you want to go that, and the guy is carrying, and he sits there and breaks out and shoots.
Guy was attacking my kids with a chainsaw.
Yeah, with a chainsaw. It was live.
Ooh, that's a weird one.
That's a weird one. But I mentioned that, and he like kind of sat there and thought about it, and the chainsaw disappeared.
He's like,
I mean,
that's a good point.
Because
never mind on this.
It's one of those. See something, say something. Mm-hmm. That's all it is. It's like, man, I mean, as funny as I think it is that you're really scaring the crap out of these kids, it's
Charlie Chambers, just sidebar for you. He has a Boomer Sooner and a Go Blue for both of you guys.
It was a tough weekend, though.
Tough.
LSU is playing Bama this week.
R.I.P.
I got nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's enough prayers in the world.
That's a tough one.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Well, at least you can keep your expectations low.
Yes.
That's right. Yeah.
You know the bar.
It's fun. We're gonna go off on a tangent on this one.
Here we go.
But there's too much pressure being good.
Oh yeah.
I like the whole like, hey,
we know what's expected.
maybe we'll finish above 500. Maybe we'll ruin someone else's season by making them lose with the one game they shouldn't have.
How funny
I'm
would
okay
that
with
be
that for a little while.
If Bama lost.
Oh, that'd be so great.
Like that would Ogeron might keep his job.
If we, that's one of those like where you beat Bama and then you're like, I don't even care if we win any more games. That was fun.
Doesn't matter.
I just want to see Nick Saban angry.
Always fun.
Always fun.
But no, we will be. Guys, go over to Gun Talk Instagram and subscribe to those because we're going to do a little bit more on that this week out there in Moab. So it's going to be pretty cool.
Robert Rushing says, what do you think of the XDM Elite? Nice guns.
Oh, is he talking about the 10 millimeter?
Maybe he's
just
talking
launched?
about the 10 millimeter.
If that is a serious carry gun for backpackers. That is great. I mean, if you're backcountry hunting or anything like that, that'd be a great option for you.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
You shot it well.
So yeah, I mean, any other thoughts, questions about kind of, behind the scenes on how we do things? We're shooting real guns.
Yeah.
And we've done some things. I'll tell you one story. This is a story where you have cameramen who they don't realize they're not being safe because they weren't really gun people. They didn't really understand what was going on. So for some reason, we had an old computer, like CPU unit, and we had tannerite, and we were going to blow up the computer for this video. And I'm busy doing other things. They're working on setting the whole shot up. And I come back, and I'm like, where's the tannerite? I'm like, oh, we unscrewed the panel, we stuck the tannerite inside, and we screwed the panel back on. So when you just have to shoot at this dot, and it'll blow the whole thing up. I'm like, guys, that's called a bomb.
Yeah.
See, it's on the inside, the tannerite is going to explode, and the shrapnel is going to go every which way. I mean, you can put it on the outside and on the front, and it all blows up that way or up, and much safer. Will still be a safe distance, but you don't put the explosive inside the thing. It's like you've seen these, like they do 5 pounds of tannerite inside a refrigerator. No. It's like the world's biggest pipe bomb. Like, no. And then this refrigerator door flies by and misses your head. So I had to say, no. Take the door off. Take the panel off.
But that goes back to everybody has a say. Like, you have a say on set, and maybe that's like, I don't know if that's how Hollywood changes their practices, but everybody should have a voice.
Well, and also, I will say that the legitimate armorers, movie set, TV set armorers, are really good. They're very knowledgeable for the most part. Most of them are.
Yeah.
And they put out, the big ones, put out a statement this past week about kind of how they go about things and suggestions moving forward. Because if the protocols were followed, then there wouldn't have been this tragedy.
Right.
So.
And if you think about it, over the last 40 years, of all of the thousands of rounds that have been fired on sets in movies, there's been 3 people that have died.
Yeah, I think that was actually part of their statement. Did you see that statement?
I haven't seen the statement.
So
I've seen
they
the
talked
report.
about all the deaths on movie sets, and it was like car accidents, stunts gone wrong, drownings, all these different things. And it was, I don't know, 75 or 100 different deaths in the past 30 years.
They probably lost more than 3 people on all of the Daniel Craig Bond movies, stuntmen, from car accidents or whatever.
Right.
They probably have lost at least 3 people.
Yeah.
Just in stunts.
It can be hella dangerous doing that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Well,
Even without guns.
I think the people want to show.
Oh, all right.
Yep.
So we have some blank
right, you're
guns
up.
here. All right, eyes and ears, blank guns. I don't know which. We have several blank guns. These were sent to us from the folks at Replica Weaponry.
Yes.
We learned our lesson before.
Oh.
I don't think this is the loudest one.
It's not the loudest, but it definitely does the job.
All right,
Hold on a second.
so-
Hold on a second.
I'm not going yet. All
right.
right. So this is a 9mm, but it's 9mm pack. It's 9-pack. So it's not actually a 9mm that could be loaded into. You couldn't load a 9 into this gun. It's
And it won't
also
fire.
top venting.
Thank goodness.
So you cannot. I don't know if you probably can't see that, but wait. Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
See an orange tip? So you can't. There's no gases coming out the front. I know you probably have heard of. You can hurt somebody putting the gun too close to someone and shooting it, where gases come out the front, and you could hurt somebody. This is specifically designed so you cannot hurt someone. Gases vent up. Now, if you had your hand up here,
Yes.
it's gonna probably be like holding a Black Cat firecracker in your hand. All right, so I'm gonna back up right here so you guys can see what this looks like. And I'm not pointing at KJ. I'm not pointing at the TV.
Yeah, it's point.
You ready?
Oh.
Does this look good?
Yes.
Everybody's good? Everybody's safe? All right, here we go. Uh-huh. Yeah, baby. So,
That's
she's smoking.
Whew. That's loud. That's some serious. And we've got a video on kind of distinguishing these guns too, if you guys want to know what front venting is versus top venting. Different weapons.
Replica
weaponry.
It's hard to say.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there you go. That's a blank gun, but you still have to.
You got to remember 4 rules of gun safety always apply.
Always apply. You guys be safe. Be smart out there. Go buy some ammunition.
Hopefully it won't take a year.
Maybe it won't take a year. Good luck. We'll see you next time on Gun Talk Live.
Thanks for watching Gun Talk Live. For more great gun content, subscribe to our YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter pages. You can always watch the Gun Talk channels on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon. And of course, you can always find us at guntalk.com. Thanks for watching.